What is going on, Curly Crew? I'm just gonna wait a little bit before we start this conversation. Let you guys join. I know it's pretty early. All right, are we here? I think we're on. Thank you guys so much for joining today. I don't even remember when was the last time I was live, but today we're going to have a very cool conversation. And honestly, I want you guys to join me on this conversation. If you guys have any questions, drop the questions on the live. And thank you guys so much for joining. I'm just gonna put a little vibe, right? We need a little music behind to really set the ambiance, right? Thank you guys so much for joining. Just give me 1 second. I'm letting some people join like that. It takes a while for people to start joining. But thank you guys so much for joining. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you guys so much for joining. Make sure that if you guys have, obviously, I don't think you guys should have any questions, but Karen Search 1168, welcome in. How are you today? Thank you so much for the love. Can you guys hear me? Is the volume pretty good? Should we start? Should we start? I want to say good morning, buenos dias, good morning to you guys. I appreciate you guys all for joining today. Make sure you guys do me a favor. Can we give? I need to feel the love this morning. I need some hugs. I need some love. I need some hearts. Make sure that you guys share the live. Tap on the screen. I need some subscriptions. Maybe subscribe. Give me some love and check us out at curldaddy.com. For you guys that are here for the first time, welcome in. My name is Edwin. I am the founder and formulator at Curl Daddy. We specialize in plant-based products free of harsh chemicals to promote hair growth and scalp health, guys. Because it's important, right? It's very important to promote hair growth and scalp health. Like that later on, we are not we are not Norcy, how are you? Thank you so much for the love. How are you today? All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a little ambiance here. Before we get into our curly talk of the day, right? And put a little ambiance, right? Thank you guys so much for joining. All right. Gracias, gracias, gracias. All right, so we're going to get into it, right? And first of all, thank you guys so much for joining. I appreciate you guys. For all of you guys that are here for the first time. And for you guys that have been here before, welcome back. It's always a pleasure to have you guys. So today we're going to talk about artificial fragrances. We're talking about artificial fragrances. We're going to talk about your scalp. We're going to talk about your body and your energy, which is very important, right? And before, you know, obviously for you guys that have been here before, you guys know I am the founder of Curl Daddy. You guys can check us out at curldaddy.com. But I want to teach something most hair care brands don't talk about. Karen Search 1168, are you a hairdresser? No, I'm not, but I can style your curly hair if you need me to. That I can do. As long as it doesn't require me to get a blow dryer, I mean, I could probably do it, but I can style your hair curly. I would wash, condition, do the whole styling like that. I would do like this because I've been doing my hair, which is interesting because people are asking me, are you a hairdresser? I'm like, should I start the Curl Daddy salon? Would that be a cool vibe? So I want to talk to you guys about something most hair care brands don't talk. And hair care is not just about hair. Hair care is not just about curls. Is about what your body is absorbing. So I want you guys to really think about that. If you're just joining, guys, if you're just joining, welcome in. My name is Edwin. I am the founder of Curl Daddy. And we're just having a conversation. Today, the topic is artificial fragrances, synthetic fragrances, right? Which are just fragrances that are man made. Um, and most people don't realize this, guys, but your scalp is skin. Your skin is the largest organ on your body, right? And it absorbs a large percentage of what you apply to it, right? When you apply things on your hair, on your scalp, on your skin, on your body, your skin is like a sponge. It's going to absorb a large percentage of it. So when we talk about products, we're not just talking about curly hair, right? We're just not talking about making the curls look amazing, the hair look amazing. We're talking about your nervous system. We're talking about your hormones. We're talking about your energy. Especially if you're washing your hair weekly or more than, for you guys that need to wash your hair. I don't know who, I mean, if you have curly hair, you should not be washing your hair multiple times a week. But if you are, so imagine a year. In a year, how many times are you washing your hair? And one of the biggest issues I see in hair care today is artificial fragrances. When you see fragrance on the label or parfum on the label of your products, this can legally mean hundreds of disclosed chemicals. It could mean anything. You don't know, right? It's not plant oils, it's not essential oils, but synthetic compounds they're designed to make the product smell strong and smell and last long because that's what we love, right? I think that We all love a scent. And I think that when we buy products, the first thing we do is we smell it. So they make products, to make them smell amazing in a bottle, but they don't always love our scalp back. They don't always love our scalp back. So on the scalp, let's talk about the scalp. On the scalp, artificial fragrances can cause irritation, it can cause dryness, flaking, itching, um, an imbalance, even if you don't see it right away. I dealt with scalp issues for a very long time in my journey, and it was a very overwhelming experience because I was using everything. It doesn't work. Sometimes it worked for a week or two, or I would use it for a period of time. They would disappear, will come back. And a lot of people think they have dandruff or they're dealing with something, when really, guys, if you really think about it, it's your scalp just reacting to what you're doing or what you're putting on it. So healthy hair, right? Healthy hair starts with a calm scalp, right? Healthy hair starts with a healthy scalp, not a perfume one, right? Not one that smells amazing. So we have to be just very real with that. So now here's the part people don't really talk about, right? Your body doesn't know the difference between a lotion, a shampoo, a conditioner, a cream gel, a oil, or a toxin. It just absorbs. It's just designed to absorb, like it's going to absorb it, right? So when you are applying a fragrance and you're applying a fragrance consistently, what happens, right? It can stress your body over time. It can stress your body over time, especially for people with sensitivity, people with inflammation, people, if you have hormonal imbalance, that's a thing. And I don't want you guys to fear. This is not nothing about just putting fear and just kind of like for you guys to overthink it through. It's just that's biology. That's what happens, right? And this might seem like a little crazy, but it matters. I think that it matters as a founder and as someone that formulates. I think it's one of the most, it's a conversation that for my brand, I want everyone that comes through the Curl Daddy experience, for you guys that become part of the Curly crew. I want you guys to know that, right? Especially if you don't know. If you don't know it, I want you guys to know that. So strong synthetic smells keep the body in a stimulated like state, right? And your nervous system doesn't get to relax. And that's why at Curl Daddy is about how the hair care feels, not just how it smells. Even though they smell, all the hair care products smell amazing. Obviously, obviously I know that it's important for you guys to smell it, but it's not going to be a smell that you guys are going to wake up in the next day and you're going to be like, oh my, it should ground you. It should not overwhelm you. It shouldn't overwhelm your body. And that is why I created Curl Daddy, guys. That's why I've been on this journey of formulating and understanding, learning, and really going into the lab and getting together with my small team and really figuring this thing out to create beautiful experiences for myself because I use the products, but also for you guys that become part of the journey with me. I created Curl Daddy because I personally dealt with scalp issues and dryness, and I mean, it was getting to a point where all of my scalp was going through it. I started trickling in here, my upper lip, like I was going through it, and I was like, no, we're not doing this. So I had to unlearn a lot of what I thought hair care was. I stopped asking like, does this smell good? Because that was the question I was asking. Like, does this smell good? And I started asking, does this make my body feel safe? Is this going to help my hair health? Is this going to help my scalp? Is it going to make my scalp happy? Right? So, Curl Daddy avoids artificial fragrances and harsh additives. We focus on plant based ingredients that support the scalp first. Obviously, we understand hair is important, but scalp is more important because that's where the hair is coming from, right? Um, and then when you do have a healthy scalp, right, the curls will follow. So it's important to understand that. Not louder, not stronger, just calmer, right? So I don't want you guys to be like, oh my God, I have to throw everything away now. Like, what am I going to do? Obviously, I myself have products still that have some artificial fragrances. I do use a lot of my products most of the time, but I also try other products because I'm just obsessed with products. And I love to try other brands, and I love to see what experiences are out there since I am formulating and I am, the founder of my own brand. But I do invite you to pay attention. I do invite you to pay attention, and ask yourself, like when you're washing your hair, like how does the scalp feel after wash day, right? How does my body respond? Do I feel calm? Am I overstimulated? Is my scalp looking away? Like your scalp speaks to you. So it's important to understand that. And if you're ready to experience hair care differently, Curl Daddy's here for you guys. Take your time. Obviously, you guys can ask any questions. If you guys have any questions, I am here. And definitely, I need you guys to understand that everyone's body is different, everyone's hair is different, but listening is where healing starts, right? Because everything speaks. If you look at your scalp, it's speaking to you, your hair speaks to you, your nails speak to you, your skin speaks to you, your body speaks to you. And Curl Daddy is hair care without force. It's about loving your hair, but most importantly, loving yourself and embarking on that journey back to self. Um, So it's important, guys. It is very important. So I wanted to share that with you guys. I hope that you guys found this helpful. Make sure you guys share this live with someone that you believe will understand and benefit from this information. And again, remember to subscribe to the channel, and also remember to check us out at curldaddy.com. All right. And if there's anything out there, anything in our website that you guys need to try, is the reset ritual, which includes our, because it's a treatment, it's not a shampoo, it's a treatment. It's the Clean Me Up Scalp and Curl Renewal Treatment Cleanser, and also our 3-in-1 Lay Me Down Conditioner, which now you guys literally, in those two products, you guys are getting probably like 6 products into, because they're multifunctional. But I appreciate you guys for joining me. Be safe, take care, and remember to love your hair, but most importantly, love yourself, right? I'll talk to you guys soon.